Yo, yo, yo! What are you
doing?
saying? Rasta and Ash. This is an impromptu recording scenario.
Before tomorrow's game, because we've got a game scheduled tomorrow, as you know. Some of you know, people have been voting, and we've got a game tomorrow, right?
And Tuesday's like Xwing day, so we're all here. And John has sorted out this Parker studio now. Look at, we've got like a studio where we can just commentate or interfere in people's games.
Right now, so usually on a Tuesday, we'd be in the thick of it out there, you know, mixing, rubbing shoulders with everyone else. Right now, we're out of the way.
We're totally out of the way. We've got a green screen behind us. That's green. I know it looks like Rasta and Ash, but earlier John did some whole wizardry where I was in the Star Wars. Amazing. We'll be doing that another day.
Yeah, there's more of that to come.
More of that to come. But this is kind of like, we had a bit of a gift arrive on the wings of an Italian Valkyrie coming straight from Vienna. Right? That's not even in Italy, that's Austria. What an idiot. I've mixed my countries up. The Italian doesn't know Vienna's not in Italy. I mean Verona, obviously.
Obviously. I knew that. I was going to correct you, but
it's either Verona or Viennetta, isn't it? It's one of them funny sounding countries. Anyway, the amazing Alessandro Mella, it sounds like a pasta sauce, has got like a cool thing arrived.
So he's got this, he's managed to get this thing from sort of a friend at Gen Con, right? So you can already guess. Gen Con. And he's given it to us to open to show you guys. So
it's an exclusive new My Little Pony that we're going to be opening today. They've packaged it funny though, and it looks a bit like a 2.0 Galactic Empire conversion kit. So, as you know, me and Ash, probably more me than anyone else in the team or probably in the world, has paid zero attention to 2.0.
You really know nothing about 2.0.
Nothing. I played a game before we did this with one of the guys in the team, and he just started saying stuff. And I looked at him and I went, "Are you talking about 2.0? And he went, "Yeah." I went, and none of those words meant anything.
Someone else just come in earlier and talking about, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I was like, well, we've had nothing to do with it because we've got nationals this weekend. So we can't pay attention to 2.0 yet.
Yeah, I'm not interested. I need card stock. So this has been spoiled. We ain't like going to break no grounds, but it's us two in it. So we're going to dick about for 10 minutes and we're going to open some stuff and have a look. So look how good Alessandro. He's had this for a week
and he's kept it wrapped.
And he's an imp player. He's an imp. I know. It's just I'm opening it. This is like ripping the protective film off someone's iPhone.
Weight-wise,
it's heavy, man.
Yeah.
You could kill a donkey with this. Honestly, and I don't mean by choking it. I mean by hitting it.
By throwing it at it.
So I'm going to move the keypad a little bit.
Yeah. See what we've got.
Before we bring up that other website.
I've seen cards. I've played a demo of the game, but I've never seen one of these unpacked.
No,
so I am excited.
Oh my god! Right, so there's quite a lot of those. I think that gives you a hint of what we're getting. So we got a
few dials.
A lot of dial things. So
do you know what
I have seen at 2.0, the dials are the things that I like the least. Right?
The actual cardboardy ones. Mine are going.
They slip really, really easily.
So when I played the demo with Kev, they've got a bit cut out so you can move your dial with your thumb.
No, it's really bad.
I was setting my manoeuvre to that, so I was setting it opposite way around, and everything. I was like revealing my dial and go, "Oh, I've done that wrong."
So, a bit of a rule sheet. This is just components. How to put your pegs together, how to assemble your dials,
and then info on
and then a little bit of info on bombs and different markers that come in it. Boring. Right. Let's get rid of that. Right.
Yeah. We've got quite a bit on there though.
We've got 4 medium bases. Yes. Boom. In the room.
Yeah. I want medium bases. I'm interested to fly a ship on a medium base.
Right. I want to open that in first. Right?
Yes, because that will
be a bit of cardboard. Boring. Yeah. It's no good for nothing, is it? So this little package. So I'll tell you what. It comes with these 4 massive card stock. That symbol, what's that mean?
That's what the S foils are now, isn't it? So that's like a modification.
It's like a mod.
Yeah.
So let's see. It would seem to be. Oh, it's
EPT.
Not. No, there's all sorts. There's crew. There's EPTs.
Yeah. That's
crew. We've got pilots. There's all sorts in everything. So we'll open.
Droid.
We'll open them because it's all factions droid.
Yeah.
A big old thing of cardboard. We'll get round all of that in a sec.
But this one's important.
Right. Yeah. So this pack should be all of the 1.0 cardboard that's being released in the ships.
Wave 1.
Wave 1. So your TIE Advanced, TIE Fighter, Slave 1.
No Slave 1. Oh yes, Slave. No, Slave 1 Scum.
Is that a Scum ship?
Scum ship now. Yep.
They do have it in Imperials, though, don't they? Is there
so.
no Imperial Slave 1? We shall investigate that in a second. Yeah. So in this, it's got Gideon, who's a TIE Fighter pilot.
Hask.
Gideon Hask. I always get me left to right. Let's read him out. While you perform an attack against the damaged defender, roll 1 additional attack dice. Horrible. So TIE swarms are going to be so brutal.
Thing about these, what they told us as well when they announced all this 2.0 coming, so they've got keywords underneath, yeah?
Inferno 2.
So he's Inferno 2. Inferno Squadron Battlefront 2, awesome.
Okay, I don't do computer games.
It's really good.
I do painting and making stuff with my hair. And things I excrete. It's a new art form.
What, anyway, hair secretions?
Hair art.
Oh, right.
Bodily art. Haven't you been watching Who is America with Ali G?
No.
He's got like that character who's this artist
that makes him
out of all his
them heads.
unused things that he has access to.
I'll have to get on that.
It's quite funny. Watch that political statement there. There's not enough political statements. In fact, we're going to write a song soon, very politically themed, because just no one's doing it anymore since the 60s. What's your problem, songwriters? Get out there, get on it, be more political. Awesome. Welcome to Rasta and Ash, on subject as always. So the next one's Del Miko. I'm going to turn this around. While a friendly ship at 0 to 2 defends against a damaged attacker, the defender may reroll 1 defense dice. This is Inferno 3.
Inferno 3.
So the thing I spotted with a few bits I had wafted around me was the TIE fighters that you can put in squads now. They all kind of like work together. So we're like, right, we're going to murk that one ship.
Yeah.
And the more it gets murked, it all just things start kicking off. Hurt it a bit. It's going to get worse for now. This one's thing kicks in. That one thing's kicks in.
Swarms are like, you've all been watching 2.0 information more than we have, but swarms are king at the minute, as it would appear. So we got Inferno 2, 3 and Inferno 4.
John's just broke the whole of the studio. It's fine, he paid for it.
Yeah.
So we've got.
He said, "Oh, he can trash it if he wants."
Sayan Marana. That's a bit nice, isn't it? Is that good? Where's? Couldn't even get that close. That's good.
Nice.
You don't need to read it. I'll read it. While you perform an attack, you may spend 1 crit result. If you do 1 face down damage to the defender, then cancel your remaining results. So renamed Wampa, but it's like pilot skill 8. Basically,
yeah, 4.
7.
No, what
7.
do we go to? We go 6, don't we?
We go 6. So it's like a pilot skill 6, 7 TIE fighter.
Yeah.
For I don't know how many
they
points.
All
we
are.
need
They're
the
all
app,
4.
They're all 4. And then we've got Ved Foslo.
What's his keyword? Because
so he is ambitious engineer because they're all Inferno 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, and now Ved, I believe Foslo is from Lost Stars, which I'm reading at the minute. It's really good.
So we keep me around because of my incredible good looks.
Yeah.
We keep Ash around because he actually knows about Star Wars.
I do really like Star Wars.
Yeah, that's right. So this guy, while you execute a maneuver, you may execute a maneuver of the same bearing and difficulty of a speed 1. What?
Higher.
While you I'll start again. While you execute a maneuver, you may execute a maneuver of the same bearing and difficulty of a speed 1 higher or lower instead. Right, so
cool. So
you can drop.
Go 2
that's
right,
a bit like
3 white.
Oh, this is a TIE Advanced.
That's the
so
TIE
that
Advanced.
is basically what's her name out of 1.0. There's that one that she could drop her dial.
I don't know. Imperial Pilot.
Juno Eclipse. Thank you.
Which they have removed.
It was my Obi Kenobi Force Ghost.
Yes.
Did you like that?
It's good.
It's alright. Shh. It is actually a ghost.
And then
it's not a real person.
The TIE Advance now has a built-in advanced.
So it has a built-in advanced targeting computer.
As it should have.
Focus into a linked red barrel roll. Target lock or barrel roll. The TIE fighters are what they were. They just focus, evade, or barrel roll.
Their dials are identical as well.
They're exactly
they haven't even changed.
I'm surprised because there's that new. Is it Iden Versio?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that's not in that pack. So
no,
Iden Versio
in the core
only
set.
Comes in the core set.
Core set.
Not with the TIE fighters.
No, because no, she may.
No, she doesn't.
Because what we're saying is
these are the extra cards you don't get in the core set.
Exactly.
So because in here we've got so we've got the base plates with all the new gubbins. So just have a quick look at these base plates because I haven't actually got any of these out. So as you know, they are like dissected. Oh, look at what that does to Rasta and Ash. Let's put it in Rasta and Ash. Oh, look, they're see-through. For a start, they all come with a Rasta and Ash logo imprinted. Yeah. It's like a hologram effect, but you can only see this if you're colourblind and you use the Force.
And every time you use it, you have to pay us.
Yeah, it's a 10p royalty charge. Anyway, look, so we're dissected through the middle with this white line. This is for barrel roll bumping. You need to put your temple plates, and if you're bumping, you line up the front splits.
And you've got this new arc.
There's your bullseye firing arc on everything. Your actual arc's clearly a different colour, and then theoretically you've got all 4 arcs on the ships. So this is a theme through 2.0.
And so every base,
regardless of whether you can move your arcs or not, they're all just marked up.
Same thing if you were putting on. I believe there's cards now that will give you reinforced.
Yeah, that absolutely front and back, blah blah blah.
So every one is just like this.
Yeah, totally.
Let's have a look at some cards.
What have you opened?
I just opened a pack.
You do some
talking,
let me tell you and I'm going to do some
So I've got crew cards in here. I've got Gonk, 2 copies of Gonk in fact. It's 1 Surge, Gonk droid, crew member, setup, lose 1 charge, action, recover 1 charge, action, spend 1 charge to recover 1 shield.
So hold on.
So he starts without any, so you put it on, then you set him up and he loses it straight away.
So he has to gain a charge before he puts the shield.
So you have action to recover 1. And then you can use it to get shields.
So you charge him straight away.
Yeah.
And then, but you can only ever.
He can only.
He can't like go regen next turn, regen next turn, regen. He's got to go regen, charge, regen, charge.
You get 2 copies of that in there. That's pretty sick.
But that's continually replenishing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wicked.
So
really cool.
There we have regen with no limitations
on Imperials.
On imps. Well, but that's I think Gonk's a multi-faction droid, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't say. So right here, I've got another crew card, which is the Grand Inquisitor. Now that says Imperial is a keyword in the bottom corner. Yep. Gonk's got nada.
So we know already. Well, we know now because there's been spoilers. I'm not like breaking the law or nothing.
No.
There's more factions coming.
Yeah.
And we know that Imperials are like a keyword. So it's not just one big mashup. Which look right, I hated. Right. I know we're all kind of limited by like what there is going on with the meta as to what we run, but I really hated a game that allowed you to do things like put the Emperor with Kylo Ren.
Yeah, it
just was so unfamiliar.
We mentioned it. Do you know when it first come out and the keywords were already on there? So we said about it, didn't we? We said that like that needs sorting.
Remember we played that game the other week, right, with Han, Luke, and Vader and all that, right?
Yes.
And having that Luke Han list where everything was fluffy in it, it was still a good list, but it was like it felt like it was real. It felt like this was from the film.
Yeah.
I'm in the film now. Yeah. Whereas when suddenly I've got like if I had I'm going to put Rey on board with Luke in an X-Wing, that don't make no sense. But Rey weren't about that at that point.
No,
and
there's something said for playing themed lists.
A little, and
I like that they've wrote that in. So that's, that
they're giving you those limits a little bit.
So more crews. I've got Grand Inquisitor.
There's a crew now.
There's a crew.
No one can see that.
Yeah.
Let's just show them.
Yeah.
Look, let's come back this way.
Yeah, there he is.
Actually, really some pretty artwork. I think out of Rebels.
Yeah.
It looks like Rebels
artwork. It's the Fantasy Flight's own artwork. They've got multiple artists that do their own stuff.
I know I said I ain't heard nothing about 2.0, but I hear the world champion talking about it quite a lot. He happens to live in my house. He actually lives in the garden in a shed. Might be the world champion, but lives in a shed. And he's mentioned that Force is a thing, right? So when you get crew cards and stuff, that Force charge, it kind of goes onto the ship. They add Force to ships. So there are ways of making non-Force using ships have Force use.
Yes.
By putting Force sensitive crew members or gunners.
Exactly. So this guy, he regens Force because he's got a little arrow up there. So he can regen Force each turn, right?
Yeah, the little arrow. Come round, I ain't got a bendy neck. I'm not a bloody what's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little arrow on the side of the number, whether it's Force, or wherever it's charges, they let you regen at the end of the turn. You can only ever regen 1 charge at the end of each turn. There are, I think, exceptions to that rule with certain pilots and abilities.
Yeah.
But the general consensus is you can have multiple Force charges and you could spend them all in 1 round, but you ain't getting them all back.
No. So if you go to a turn where you blam out 4, so if you add 4,
3 or 4,
but you're only going to get 1 back.
You're only getting 1. I know there's an exception to that. Don't all like rush in and go.
Yeah,
but if Luke does it, it's all right. It's cool, man. Different. It's cool. It's cool.
But so we've got Grand Inquisitor. I ain't going to tell you his ability, right? Because it's already been spoiled online. But he's amazing. Then you've got Grand Moff Tarkin. He's 2 charge and he regens as well. So he's pretty cool. During the system phase, you may spend 2 charge. If you do, each friendly ship may acquire a lock. They don't call them target locks anymore. It's just a lock. May acquire a lock on a ship that you have locked. That's pretty sick. Informant. That is a free card, so like not Imperial only. That's set up. After placing forces, choose 1 enemy ship and assign the listening device condition to it. I don't know what
that's going to be. Something like, so that artwork is the same artwork as Intel Agent.
So same kind of thing.
This is going to be part of the game, right? So it would appear to me that a lot of the things do very, very similar things.
But they're renamed.
Except for Poe, which you ruined, and I hate ya, but I'm not even going to talk to you about that because it still hurts too much. And I have to, like, I'm having cancelling about what you did to Poe. But anyway, moving on. This is basically Intel Agent, and we've all got to start getting used to calling it new things. That, for me, as an old man, nearly in his 80s, is going to be the hardest part. When it's like, Intel Agent, funny. Oh no, it's Informant. I meant, just not funny. Don't do it.
We've got Minister Tau.
Who's that? Let me see that one.
From Rebels.
I see loads of Rebels.
Yeah,
I love that.
The Rebels. Moff Gerard.
Awesome.
This one, we've got 2 copies of Novice Technician with a picture of the Jawa on it. That is non-faction specific. Perceptive Pilot. You're going to get that in the core set. That's a good card. Get 2 of them. Seasoned
Perceptive
Navigator.
Oh.
That's good. That Perceptive Co-Pilot. It's a good one. But Seasoned Navigator.
Get 2. So that's basically rec spec.
Yeah.
No, but I mean that you get 2 focuses with that.
Yes, yeah, gain a focus. Yeah. Seasoned Navigator. After you reveal your dial, you may set your dial to another non-red maneuver of the same speed. While you execute that maneuver, increase its difficulty.
Okay.
Cool. All right, 2 of them.
Navigator.
Yeah. 7th Sister crew card.
Nowhere near the picture.
Bosh.
Come back a bit. Come back a bit. 2, a little bit more back. A little bit more back. That's better. That's better.
There we go. And we'll read her because everyone loves the 7th Sister.
If I prefer 5th Brother.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I don't care.
Voice for that.
So I wasn't into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I had a life.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer is amazing.
Get out of it, please. Anyway.
If an enemy ship at range...
It's all about Xena.
No. Buffy, all day long.
Get out of it. Xena
Xena
beat you up first. Make you say please.
Thank
you. Yeah, man.
If an enemy ship at range 0 to 1, so it can be itself,
right,
would gain a stress token, you may spend a force token to have it gain 1 jam or tractor token instead.
I hate jam.
But tractor...
It's all horrible.
Yeah,
look, I mean, like, I suppose if you can put 2 or 3 crew members on a ship with like that, all of a sudden you've got 3 force charges.
Yeah,
and you don't have to spend those force charges for what she's doing. You could just be going, oh well, I'll spend that to modify that dice, or I'll spend that to do that. It's ruthless.
And just having them.
Yeah, force is going to be big. Yeah.
Tactical officer gives you coordinate.
Okay. Fifth brother.
To have that, well, no, tactical officer makes your coordinate white. You have to have
a red coordinate
to make it work.
Good.
So that's cool.
Good.
5th brother gunner. So you can have 5th brother and 7th sister on the same ship.
And Inquisitor. It's normally going to have 2 crew slots.
If it's got 2 crew slots and a gunner slot.
That'd be evil.
So
you're going to paint like a really dirty Inquisitor Black Lambda or something.
Oh, dirt.
Yeah, dirt.
While you perform an attack, you may spend a force to change one of your focus results to a crit.
Amazing!
Dirt.
So one of your force charges, you've changed your blank to a hit. Another one, you've changed a hit to a crit. Was that a blank to a crit? You've changed a focus to a crit, and then you spent your focus to modify the other ones.
Dirt.
Boom!
Hotshot gunner, another gunner card. Nice picture of a Wookiee on it.
That's what it actually reads.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on.
But I can translate.
It reads.
And it reads.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the best card in the game.
Well, yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. Would you like me to translate?
No, move on. No, move on. Don't let them know. That's the best card in the game.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Skilled Bombardier. If you would drop or launch a device, you may use a template at the same bearing with speed 1 higher or lower.
Right, so what it is, right, at first, the game designers were really creative with like renaming stuff, and then they ran out of words, right? And all they did was like, let's just put a word in front of the original word. So yeah, try harder.
So veteran turret gunner.
Oh right, okay,
veteran turret gunner.
All right. So you've added 2 words. Yeah. Well done.
So you can only have this one if you've got the turret symbol, which is like swirly. After you perform a primary attack, you may perform a bonus turret attack using the turret you did not already attack from this round. Cool. 2 of them. Bomblet generator.
Oh, got to read it. Shut up. Right, so.
Hate it.
Yeah, but it's not like it was, I don't think. And it never should have been the way it was. Bomblet generator. So during the system phase, you may spend 1 charge to drop a bomblet with the 1 blah 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 template. At the start of activation phase, you may spend a shield to recover 2 charges. This card comes with 2 charges. So in the canon, and I'm not big on books, right? And to be fair, I've learnt a lot of this off people, but as far as I was aware, that when the Havoc started bomblet generating everything, it did it by salvaging bits off the ship.
Its own ship.
It eats its own ship. So we all know bomblet generator is nonsense. So this is similar. There is some nonsense here. 2 charges, so it's extra munitions, and then you can put those 2 charges back, which is very cool. But negatives. But I could imagine something like a gonk droid in there. Yeah. Blah blah blah.
And the actual bomb itself. At the end of the activation phase, this device detonates. When this device detonates, each ship at range 0 to 1 rolls 2 attack dice, then suffers 1 damage
for each hit or crit roll.
So
no more critting off a bomb generator.
No more critting off bomblets. On there, please, brother. 3 copies of Connor Net.
Okay, so we're not going to go through all these. No. They're in the explanation. They're a bit boring. Anything else interesting?
3 proton bombs.
3 proton bombs.
3 proximity
3 prox mines.
3 size.
3 sizes.
Oh, here we go. Now we've got some modifications.
Ablative plating, which is not just deflective plating.
Medium or large ship?
They changed the word, actually.
Yeah, well,
they didn't even add one.
Before you would suffer
damage. They could have called it like veteran ablative.
Well, it's from obstacles as well.
That would have made it better.
No, that's in the next
perceptive ablative plating.
Before you would suffer damage from an obstacle or from a friendly bomb detonating, you may spend a charge. If you do, prevent 1 damage, and it comes with 2 charges.
But you can't regen that.
No. So but there's a droid that can give you charges.
So when them charges are gone, they're gone.
Yeah. Advanced slam. It's just advanced
slam. It's just advanced slam, but you've got to have slam on your action bar.
Electronic baffle. During the end phase, suffer 1 damage to remove a red token.
Right. Do you know the difference with slam now, though, as well? After you perform an action, you fully executed a manoeuvre, you may perform a white action on your action bar, treating it as a red action. So before, advanced slam would never give you the stress.
No.
I know they changed it to action bar, so it's still action bar, which is a bit sad.
But now it's stressful action.
Yeah.
Hull upgrade. That gives you a hull. Munitions fail safe.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, shield upgrade. God knows what that does. Yeah. Good picture, though. Sick. Chew working on Falcon.
Have you seen the new promo?
Yep, that's that. That's that but full art. Yeah. Tasty. We're having that. Static discharge vanes.
They're new. 3 words we haven't had on the card yet.
Ain't there?
Oh, is it? Yeah, but you can use this now for iron or jam.
Yeah, get rid of jam.
So it's basically that. I'm not going to go through everything.
Stealth device.
Stealth device. So apparently,
it's actually got a thing now.
It's got a charge, because you lose it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you ain't got it no more instead of flipping it. Yeah. So apparently, things like stealth device, hull upgrade, shield upgrade, stuff like that. I'm not sure if it was all those 3, but certainly this, it scales depending on what ship you put it on. So small, or how much the agility on the ship is, I do believe.
Really?
Yes, there's same with, I think, hull upgrade, shield upgrade.
Oh, the points are going to scale. Oh, totally.
Yeah, the points are going to scale. So you pay more for a shield upgrade.
Tactical scrambler, medium or large base. When you obstruct an enemy ship,
it's tactical jammer. You changed the word.
We've got some titles. Dauntless.
Yeah, it's pretty much same.
ST321.
Oh, that's cool. So you can you can coordinate, and then you get a target lock, which is pretty sick.
The OS1 Arsenal loadout, 3 copies.
Boring. So you know what, right? You got 2 staunch rebel pilots sat here trying to get excited about the Empire.
No, it's a lovely set, man.
I'm sure in this pack I'm going to find the Falcon.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm interested. I'm actually going to buy this, and I'm going to.
I'm buying 2 of everything.
I'm going to fly Inferno Squadron. So you know, yeah, we've got.
You're going to fly.
Yeah, well, just Inferno Squadron.
That should be funny.
Yeah. XG1 Assault configuration.
Same
thing.
Right, so I picked up a pack. You can start having a look through there.
Cool.
So I picked up this, and it seems to be pilot cards. And this first little bunch, right? This is all the TIE fighters, and so it starts with ships you know: Mauler Miffle, Howlrunner, Scourge, Wampa, 1, 2, 3, 4 Black Squadrons,
nice,
4 Obsidians, and 4 Academy pilots.
Nice.
So Mauler, same thing. Howlrunner, same thing, works on herself. Scourge, same thing, bullseye arc only. Wampa, ruined it. Right.
You do love Wampa as well.
I love Wampa.
I know you do.
I wamp you. Yeah. While you perform an attack, you may spend a charge to roll 1 additional attack die. After defending, lose. So basically, what this is bigs. So because Wampa in a list, I used to run Wampa with 2 aces, and it was, I always said it's a 14 points Imperial bigs. People shoot it because they don't want it doing its shenanigans.
Yeah,
and it kind of is that now, because you kind of got to shoot it or it shoots you with 3 dice.
But it's not that.
But quick. It's not Wampa.
Yeah, it's not
Why
that
did
quick.
you have to change Wampa's ability and give it to someone else and call them not Wampa? Why couldn't Wampa have had her ability and you give this ability to the other stupid pilot? Seriously, hire more Italians to be in your design department. It would be funnier and better. So that's all the ties. So they're all pretty new. So I know you've all had the debate. If you want to run 8 TIE fighters, 7 TIE fighters, so I don't know what the logistics of the optimum TIE build are at the moment, but let's say it's Howlrunner and 7 academies or 6 academies. You need 2 of these boxes. And as much as I'd like to advise you all to go and borrow them off your mates, support your local gaming stores. Do not order this stuff off the internet. Go to your stores and buy 2 of everything and help them keep their lights on. So moving on, TIE Advanced. Let me just get through. There we go. That's the TIE Advanced stack. So Vader, pilot skill 6, still a filth. Yep, he spends a force charge this time.
Amazing.
To do what he did before.
3 force.
He's got 3 force. Yeah, I'm going to look forward to actually.
Yeah, Vader's going to be amazing.
Marek Steel. Let's read this. While you perform attack, if the defender would be dealt a face up there. It's exactly the same. Marek Steel. Yep. He's got no force charges, obviously. Zertic Storm. Oh, did Zertic do this before? I don't know. During the end phase, you spend a lock to expose one of their damage cards. He may have done that before, did he? It was Lieutenant Kolzak. There you go, which no longer exists. So Zertic's got Kolzaks. Then you've got 1, 2 Storm Squadron Aces, which are Initiative or whatever you call it, number 3.
Yeah.
And then 2 Tempest Squadron pilots at pilot skill 2.
Cool.
Then
what else we got? The Inkies.
Inkies next. Let's have a look how many of these we got.
This is interesting to me because I want to run
sort these into piles for me of ship types. So, Grand Inquis is basically the same, but you spend a force charge to prevent the range bonus. So you don't need to do it when you're at range. You don't need to defend. Hold on. While you defend, while you perform an attack. Okay, so yeah, he spends 1 to. That's horrible, actually. Inquisitor's got better. So he's pilot skill 5, so still 8. He's got focus, evade, target lock, barrel roll, linked action into focus red, boost, linked action into focus red. Same health, same agility, same guns. He's got 2 force charges, and he has 2 abilities now.
So,
as well. While you defend at range 1, you may spend a force point to prevent the range 1 bonus. So when he gets shot at with 4 dice, he goes, no. You'll just shoot me with 3 dice. That's quite big when you've got evade, whatever, 3 agility. That's quite big. But then also, while you perform an attack against a defender at range 2 or 3, you may spend 1 charge to apply the range 1 bonus.
He's really
so
good.
He's still doing what he did before, but now he's even tankier at range 1. Horrible, really cool.
I think we'll see a point increase in it.
Wicked. I'm so glad. And I think the reason why we never got these before is that FFG had their remit before any of this was spoilt on Rebels.
Exactly this, yeah.
7th Sister, boom, an actual proper pilot, not Baron Vulcan.
Although there is still a Baron.
While you perform a primary attack, before you neutralise results step, you may spend 2 charges to cancel 1 evade result. Whoa, crack shot. Inbuilt crack shot, dude.
Yeah.
It takes every other turn.
Yeah, but
it does regen.
Hit and bug.
It does regen, that one.
Yeah.
2 Barons of the 3 Barons of the Empire.
Standard
and then
Inquisitors.
3 plebby Inquisitors that are not good enough to have a name.
Yep.
At pilot school. But what's interesting though there is the Barons and the Inquisitors are PS3. However, the Inquisitors have got a force charge. That's quite cool.
That is
so you've got plebs with force ability.
Yeah.
Right,
you
what's the
might want
next
to look at this chap.
TIE Interceptors. No one wants to see about Sontir, do they?
Yeah, no one's interested
in
Baron.
No one likes Sontir.
Yeah.
So, Ace of Legend. I think they should have called him Ace of Base.
Yeah, Ace of Base.
All that he wants is another barrel roll and a boost, girl.
Something and he's gonna get one.
Yeah, that's it. Here you go. Right. Yeah, Sontir's ability is kind of Sontir's ability, but you've got to have an opponent in your bullseye arc.
Yeah, he needs to bullseye now. Don't need to work.
He has no linked actions as such, but he does have auto thrusters. So after you perform an action, you may perform a red, barrel roll, or boost. So you can double reposition, and then if you've got someone in your arc, you're going to get your focus in your bullseye. That's still pretty cool. I think it's going to take a lot of flying, so it's good. I approve. Turfineer. Yeah, exactly the same as Turfineer before, but he's not limited by stress anymore. He can still make that action with a stress. So he could use his auto thrusters to, for example, rock up. I will focus, then I'll auto thrusters into a barrel roll. I'll shoot you, and they'll boost away, even though I'm stressed. Amazing. Yeah, interceptors are going to be dirty.
Yeah.
2 sabers.
Yeah, 2 alphas.
PS4, and then 2 alphas. PS1. Ooh, TIE bombers. Tomax Bren. Who we got? Tomax, Captain Jonas, Major Rhymer, Deathfire in a bomber. Nice. 1, 2, 3 gammas and 3 scimitars. Is there anything worth reading here? Tomax is Tomax.
Yeah.
He can
They've
recover
all
his
got
thing.
built-in nimble bomber now.
Right. So yeah, nimble bomber. Let's talk about new stuff. If you would drop a device using the straight template, you may use a bank template of the same speed instead. Interesting. They've all got reload.
Yeah, which is red, and they've got barrel roll to target lock. That's nice. That's a built-in little push on a bomber.
Yep, that's really nice. Enough. I don't think there's anything that's got like target lock focus as linked actions anymore. It's always, as far as I'm aware at the moment, everything seems to be linked from like a reposition into
an evade or a,
some sort of buff.
Yeah.
But never 2 buffs.
No.
I'm sure we'll see it one day.
Yeah.
But at the moment, that seems to be a theme. Jonas, same as Jonas. Rhymer, same as Rhymer.
Yeah.
Deathfire. After you are destroyed, before you are removed, you may perform an attack and drop or launch 1 device.
And,
very nice.
Does that say and?
And drop or launch an attack. Shoot, bomb, boom.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll be
Stick
playing
it right
that.
in the middle of it.
That sounds like my that. You know that spanks of Bam Bam.
Yes,
that's some Bam Bam jank.
That is. Arthon will be playing that.
Arthon and Bam Bam levels of jank.
Yeah.
3 gammas, 3 scimitars, PS3, PS2.
Exactly the same. Let's have a look at
TIE Strikers. It's quite a tasty little stack of strikers. Duchess, Countdown, Pure Sabak, 3 Black Squadron Scouts, and 3 Planetary Sentinels. Adaptive Valerians.
Is now built in.
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Duchess. Slightly modded.
Duchess is Duchess exactly what Duchess did. So same, she can choose.
You may choose to use it. Yeah, you may use your.
Countdown's countdown. Pure
Sabak. Did she use more stress before?
No one could.
No, but she can.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
So now she can use them while stressed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But other than that, they're exactly the same as they were before.
Cool. There's some horrible defenders to look at. I hate them.
So defrienders, everyone's favourite. If you're a rebel pilot, you know how much we love them.
A lot of chatter online about the points of these in 2.0. A lot of people are saying that these are incredibly expensive.
Yeah, 2. You're getting 2 in a list. 2. That's the reality. You might get 2 in the TIE Fighter, but you ain't getting 3 because they're bonkersly good.
Yeah, these have actually increased in shield value.
Everything else has had a shield slapping.
Yeah.
These have had a shield buffing because they needed a buff, didn't they? Yeah, right. Because defenders weren't brilliant in 1.0.
They've got boosts now.
They now have, yes. Focus, evade, target lock, barrel roll, and boost inbuilt.
No built-in link.
No, there's no built-in link, but they don't need it because they have full throttle.
Yeah.
So it's X7 built-in, 3 to 5. Don't bump, get an evade. So push the limit, no stress, horribleness with 4 shields, 3 green dice. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these. I hate them.
No, Rexler. Same as Rexler. Vesa, same as Vesa. Ryad, same as Ryad. And then you got 2 Onyx squadrons and 2 Deltas.
They know you can run
They know you're only running 2.
Yeah. Let's have a look at... That's the prototype, isn't it?
No, that's...
oh, it's the one with
strikers.
The... Yeah,
not strikers.
No, with a turret.
Aggressors, TIE aggressors. Why did you have to call it the same as a scum aggressor? You couldn't have thought another name there? You need some advice? Email me.
Kestal.
Do you know what? I'm not interested in these lots of ships.
Don't like it?
I don't know what they did in the first place. You got Kestal and you got Double Edge. You got 2 Onyxes and a Sienna. If you want to know what they do, you'll have to buy a box from Weekend Warlords.
Yeah, we've got it on. It does have a linked action on the bottom.
Oh, does it have linked? They've not got a turret though no more, have they?
Well, I'm guessing. I don't know. We don't know.
Unless you can give them a turret.
Yeah,
but they haven't got a rotate action on their card. Unless the turret gives you rotate. Turret gives you rotate. My Force Ghost being very helpful as always. Whisper. So Whisper's changed.
Yeah. First off, they've all got this new built-in, which is
Stygium Array. After you decloak, you may perform a evade action. At the start of the end phase, you may spend an evade to gain a cloak token.
Ah, interesting. So you can't cloak.
But however, a Whisper, after you perform an attack that hits, gain an evade. So she should be sitting on 2.
Yeah.
I'll shoot ya. I'll gain 1. I've got 1 from Stygium. I'll use 1 to recloak. Blah 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 blah.
She spends them both though. She buggered.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna, is she? Focus, evade, barrel roll, cloak as an action. So inbuilt. Cloak.
When do you spend it to gain it?
What do you mean?
After
at the end, at the start of the end phase.
Start the end phase. So you can't shoot and cloak straight away.
No.
Ooh, hello.
We'll be shooting at her a lot. Yeah. But she's got 3 hull now, as do all.
They
Phantoms.
needed it.
Sim loves a Phantom. I had my time of being a bit of a Phantom pilot.
Whisper or Echo?
Whisper. Yeah, I couldn't. Echo messed my melon up, man.
Yeah.
Simeon loved Echo, obviously, because he's a better pilot. 3 primary. So they are not this big powerhouse that they used to be. Look at that. Look at it going through her wings.
I could see that being a massive point drop.
There's so many hidden holograms in these cards for 2.0. Yeah?
They probably won't get that. These are special ones.
Oh, they're special ones. Yeah. Echo, exactly the same. Yeah, you can't decloak normal way. You have to do the banky stuff. Stygium Array, and then 2 Sigmas and 2 Imdar test pilots.
What I've noticed as we're going through all these is pretty much everybody's PS4. Like everyone is PS4.
Yeah, Hal Runner was 5, Whisper's 5.
But most of it like is 4s, isn't it?
I don't think I've seen a 6 in these yet.
No. Well, Vader was 6, wasn't it?
No. Oh, you know who was? Sontir.
Yeah. Was Vader 5?
Vader's 6,
yeah.
It's just Vader and Sontir.
Yeah, as it should be.
So far, which is good.
Right, here's them horrible things.
Oh, boring.
Yeah.
Rowboats. It's just boring. Major Vindar. Same. If you're disarmed, you can roll a defence. Has anything changed here? No. Same shooting, same agility, same hull, same shields. It's got reload built in. It always did.
Slam.
It's got slam.
Blah, blah, blah.
Focus, target lock, no linked actions. Kasabi. Yeah, same as before. 2 row squadrons, PS3.
2 new.
And 2 news, PS2. Again, highest is PS4. And then Red Line, TIE Punisher. So, someone in the team's favourite. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
I think it's meaty, it looks good. It's like they went overboard on it.
I don't think this has changed either. 6-hole, 3 shields. Focus. It's got focus target lock, a red barrel roll, boost into a red target lock.
That's nice.
Or reload. Yeah, that is nice. Red Line's same, 2 target locks. Death Train's the same. Actually, it's not actually. Death Train's slightly different. You can launch or drop a device, and then you may perform a free action. So before it was barrel roll, right? So you got out of the way. So this time he could launch it, drop it, and then go, actually, I'm going to take a focus. Then I'm going to fly away, and then I'm going to boost, and then I'm going to link that into a target lock. Broke it. 2 Cutlass class squadrons. And what we got left? One more. Landars.
Yeah, and then we've got the deaths there. We saved the best for last.
For Lee Dalton, who'll be watching this. So, highest is pilot skill 4, Captain Kargi, which was the same as before. But now these have got. Is that reinforced token?
Yes, I believe that is reinforced. That is jam, and that's coordinate.
Yeah.
These bad boys are crazy.
Wow, they got loads of stuff. And no target lock, no more though.
Front back gun.
Whoa, they got bum gun. They should have had a bum gun. They were built with bum guns.
Yeah.
The bum gun's rear. Obviously it's rear. It's 2 primary. 2 primary. Yeah, see what I did then? 2 primary, not the other one.
Yeah.
So that's 1 primary.
Yeah.
2 primary. At the start of the engagement phase, you may choose 1 or more friendly ships at range 0 to 3. If you do, transfer all enemy target locks to yourself. It's the same, reworded.
Yeah.
Red jam, coordinate, reinforce,
PS4.
focus. Really, really nice. Jendon. It's basically the same as Jendon before, but you spend a charge. He's got 2 charges, and then they're gone.
Yeah, he's not regenning them unless we've got some shenanigans to go back.
No shenanigans. Lieutenant Sai, new pilot. After you perform a coordinate action. This is what we like, really, 2.0. I know these are updates, but a few new pilots just keeps everything a bit fresh, doesn't it?
And I like that it's got, do I reinforce, do I coordinate, do I take the focus, you know.
After you perform a coordinate action, if the ship you chose performed an action on your action bar, you may perform that action.
Ooh,
so, and his PS3, so that little pleb in his Xwing, he rocks up, he goes, I'm going to focus on you, I'm going to target, I'm going to focus. And he goes, oh yeah, jam ya, I'll have your focus, son, and I'll have a focus back. Robbing, thieving, tax grabbing sods. I wasn't going to use sods then, but I didn't do a swear like you do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And then an Omnicrom, which I'm sure you'll be the same, saying, look at that, look at Rasta and Ashbury there.
So that one.
It's amazing.
That one is.
Oh, dude, look at that. Look, it covers my face. Sorry, I'm having too much fun.
After you perform a coordinate action, if the ship you chose, so it's going to be one of your own, performed an action on your action bar. So basically, you choose one of your ships, tell it to focus, and then you can focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's coordinate. Yeah, sorry.
Not jam.
I hate jam.
Yeah, I hate jam.
Did I say that? Best for last. The Decimator, which you can have 7 in a list now. I've seen the points. It's all true. Believe everything I'm saying. It's right. The base one is 27 points.
They come with 2 dials. They can go backwards.
They come with.
Yeah, you get. It says 3 on the box.
You get 3 VT49 Decimator dials. That may be a hint. I know Mr. Dalton's very excited, and I'm sure he knows what all this does. Rear Admiral Chirinu, while you perform an attack, if you are reinforced and the defender is in the front or rear, matching your reinforced token, you may change one of your eyeballs to a critical result. So, reinforced is going to be big on a Decimator.
Okay.
It isn't.
Yeah, I mean,
because it doesn't give them an agility, so they never got anything to modify unless they're at range 3. They're going to need to be at range 3 for reinforced to be doing anything.
To make it work.
Right? Which is
weird. Where does, because reinforced has changed for 2.0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But reinforced is the same. Well, instead of you add an evade result, you get to change a dice to an evade.
Yeah.
But if you haven't rolled any dice,
you ain't got no exchange.
Well, it's alright. My Force Ghost is helping me.
Yeah, we're just getting information.
Tell me what it does.
It always lets 1 damage through.
Right. And then cancels.
What Reinforce does?
Yeah.
You always get 1 through, but then you can cancel more with Reinforce. Yeah. There we go.
But Reinforce changes the dice or adds the result. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Adds the result. So you'd still need to roll the dice in the first place for Reinforce to work anyway. Or
do you add it into the pool? If you ain't got none, you just go.
No, but I'm sure Reinforce changes a dice that's been rolled, but you must always take 1. So say you got hit with 2, and you went, oh, I rolled an evade, and I've got a Reinforce. Yeah, we're not sure. We're going to double check that. If so, that might make Chirpy's ability quite hard. It's exactly the same as far as shooty. So front and back shooty, like the Falcon. So generally, anything that's got a turret top and bottom, they're doing front and back with. Focus, target lock, reinforce, rotate, red, coordinate. Right. Captain Oiken, you can perform primary attacks at range 0. So no Boshek bumpy nonsense anymore, Leeboy. It was fun, and you had your fun. You had a lot of fun with that.
But it was broken.
You ain't doing it again. But now you can maybe put anti-shoot lasers on it if they're a thing. I haven't seen them yet. And you could shoot them while you're there. And you can shoot, I suppose, with certain gunners both ways, can't you? 2 patrol leaders. Nice. Exactly the same as before.
Cool. We've got some doodads, what do you call them, conditions.
You're reading these because my voice is going.
Alright, listening device. During the system phase, if an enemy ship with the informant upgrade is at range 0 to 2, flip your dial face up. So it's what we thought it was. Hunted. So it's the new Callus one. After you are destroyed, you must choose another friendly ship and assign this condition to it if able. Oh, dirty. We've got crack shots. You get 3 copies of crack shot. It's 1 surge when you perform a primary attack. If the defender is in your bullseye firing arc, before the neutralize results step, you may spend your surge to cancel 1 evade result. It's pretty cool. I like that. We've got Daredevil. So you can only put it on a small ship. I want to do
so here. So that's an EPT, right?
In terms of
I want you to keep all the EPTs
separate.
No, you don't mix up his packs.
That's all right. They all come mixed up.
Yeah, but it don't matter. We put them back the way we found them.
So they were the EPTs that I pulled up.
It's been dragged up, this one.
Dude, there's no EPTs.
That's what I want to count. How many actual EPTs?
3 crack shot.
I've got some here, mate.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay. 3 crack shot, 2 Daredevil.
Right. And
that's and then I've got a debris gambit, 2 of them.
Right. Go on.
I've got 2 elusiveness,
right.
2 expert handling, 3 intimidation.
Duke, because we need those.
Yeah, we need some more dukes. 3 of them.
Oh no, you're getting a few. Lone wolf.
Yeah, lone wolf, marksmanship.
Is there just 1 lone wolf?
Yes.
Because it's only as well.
Yeah. 2 marksmanship.
We've got quite a few there.
3 outmaneuver.
Predator's still a thing.
3 predator. 3 ruthless.
Right, and then you've also got saturation salvo, but you've got to have reload. Squad leader, which gives you a red coordinate.
Nice.
Swarm tactics. Yeah, same as always. 2 of those. Trick shot. Same as always. 3 of those. So
that's it on EPTs.
Right, let's have an actual look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's only 16 different EPTs. Now, I'm not sure if you get different EPTs in the other 2 boxes.
No, this is everything that the Imperials can have as well, isn't it? You don't need to buy
a Rebel
one.
That's it. Go and have a look in your card folder at home, how many EPTs there are.
I've got pages.
Yeah, pages and pages and pages of them. And we've got 16 different EPTs. So the game's shrunk somewhat in that respect. They're all pretty much what they did before.
But we've got new ones to come, so we are going to get.
That's all right. But that's all right. You don't want to like have a whole every single thing in the game to be completely and utterly new. No, otherwise, it's going to mess your melon up.
Man, we've got so many waves all released at the same time. Like, you know, this is what we've got. 14 waves of Xwing to get
read out your next. What you got next?
That's it. I'm good. You've got that pile.
Right. So that's all right. We got some advanced sensors. So you can perform one action with advanced sensors, and I suppose you could link that. Still cool, still going to work. Advanced sensors, slightly differently. Collision detectors got 2 charges this time, same sort of thing.
It costs 1 to use.
Fire control systems, so massive change really. Before fire control was brutally good. You'd get it, you could use it, just comes back and back and back. Yeah. This is not like that. If you have a lock, you can re-roll 1 attack dice. If you do, you cannot spend your lock during this attack phase. So if you spend your lock, you can re-roll them all, but then it's gone. It doesn't then come back. You have to take it. Yeah. So
it's like a mini lock.
It's mini Predator or something like that.
Yeah.
Trajectory stimulator, tragedy stimulator is exactly the same, and it actually has the picture of a child that's just been kicked in the heart by a pixie with metal boots, and he's crying, and he's going, "My life is full of tragedy."
Yeah. Why do you hate me, world?
Yeah, heavy laser cannon.
Ooh, it's the heavy love gun.
So exactly the same, but you have to have it in a bullseye arc. So no more dash with a HLC. Don't matter because he's got it built in. Ion cannon.
Cool.
So
Ion's wicked in there.
Ion's wicked, man. Yeah. So it's 3 red dice. It's out of an arc. No, it's cannon in it, so it's out of your primary arc. If this attack hits, spend 1 hit or crit results causes defender to suffer 1 damage. All remaining hit and crits results inflicts ion tokens instead of damage. Look, theoretically, roll 3, hit with 3. They dodge none. You go have a damage and 2 ions.
2 ions. I really like that.
It's pretty good.
I really like
it's pretty good. That.
Yeah. So that was ion cannons.
Sorry, I've lost my way.
There's
ions.
There we go.
Oh, jamming beam.
Jam, go away.
What?
That's no.
What?
No, that's going to be on the boats, isn't it? I hate that.
Okay, attack. It's a 3 dice attack out of your primary, range 1 to 2. This is nonsense. This is not good. Attack. If this attack hits, all hit and crit results inflict jam tokens instead.
Ouch.
I hope there's a caveat where you can only ever have 1 jam.
Yeah, well, you can in 1.0, can't you?
Yeah, but I don't know yet. Till we've got it all out and dissected.
What if you've got, right, so if I hit you with 3, right, and you've got focus target lock, do I strip,
leave you with a jam?
Yeah. Go. Take
that
them
was
out.
at the end of the turn.
Oh, jam. It's still bloody horrible, isn't it, Ian?
Take them out of the pack. He's not having them.
No, yeah, let's tell him they didn't come with it.
They didn't come.
Tractor beam.
It's tractor beam.
It's the same as jam.
Yeah.
It's 3 dice, and if it hits, it's range 1 to 3. Yeah, all hit and crits results inflict tractor tokens instead.
-1 agility.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but tractors. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
But you can barrel roll them 3 times.
Boosh up, barrel roll, yeah, -1 agility.
Yeah,
I hope that's how it works. That'll be funny. It probably won't, but
off the board.
Don't expect everything we're saying is actually right. Yeah? Dorsal turret. It says what it says. Yeah, it's a dorsal turret. Ion cannon turret, same. But it's spinny. Advanced proton torpedoes. Wow. No, they always were, weren't they?
Yeah, 5 dice.
5 dice. Range 1. 1 charge. 1 charge.
Bullseye is that?
No. That's
it's missile lock. That's what that is. That's the symbol.
It's missile range 1.
Yeah.
So you have to attack. Spend a force charge to change. Oh no, you don't even need to spend force. You just have to have a target lock.
You have to have a target lock.
So you keep that for re-rolling.
And then you can spend.
And then spend a force charge to change a hit to a crit or a charge, and then it's gone. But it's only one of those with advanced proton torpedoes, whereas most missiles have more than 1 charge.
You can recharge them,
so you get 3 copies of that.
No. It's attack, spend 1 thing, and then you may change 1 for free.
Oh, so you could just keep them and not use it.
Yeah. So
I'm just going to keep shooting you with advanced proton torpedoes.
No, you have to. It costs you 1 to spend it. So attack, spend 1 thing. Full stop.
Attack target lock.
But you must have a target lock, and then it's spend 1 thing. Full stop. So that's what it should actually cost.
I didn't see the full stop. I didn't see the full stop.
Clever FFG. Putting full stops in.
You've learned about grammar. Yeah. Ion torpedoes. Shizzle for the nizzle. 2 charges. Same as always. Same as ion. Brutal.
Yeah, I'm
4 dice. We got 3 of those. Proton torpedoes.
4
2
dice.
3, 4 dice, 2 charges. Spend the charge, and you get to change 1 to a crit, 1 hit to a crit.
2 of them.
2 of them bad boys, then reload them.
Yep.
Proton torps, 3 of those. Barrage rockets, unguided rockets, same shizzle. 5 charges.
Takes up 2 slots.
Takes up 2 slots. It's the same. Cluster missiles. Spend by bottom. Yeah, same as before. Range 1 to 2. 4 charges, but you have to spend the charge, so it's really 2 shots.
Yeah.
Let me just read that properly. Let me rewind.
Rewind select.
Attack, target lock. Da-da. Spend 1 charge. Full stop.
So it costs, so you spend 1, shoot it.
After this attack, you may perform this attack as a bonus attack against a different target at range 0 to 1 of the defender, ignoring the target lock requirements, but you still need the charge. So you can actually go shoot you. Next turn I shoot you and I shoot you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. That changed it a little bit, so that is a bit different. Concussion missiles, 3 charges, but only 3 dice this time. So you spend a charge. After this attack hits, each ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender exposes 1 of its damage cards. That's horrible.
I don't like that. Mind you, it's not Imperial only, so yeah, it's cool.
What missile should canonically be loaded into the Millennium Falcon, fanboy? Let me see if you get this.
I don't know. What does he have? He doesn't have anything.
Canonically, he's got a missile launcher.
Has he? In where?
The front mandibles. They fire out of there, and it is loaded with what missiles? This is all well documented canon, and we may well be ending our friendship at this point.
He's never ever fired missiles out the Falcon in any novel or film. What? He's got concussion missiles.
He's got concussion missiles. Oh, well done, Ash. We'd be friends forever.
Right. Where does it say that he's got concussion missiles? In the Haynes manual.
Would you like me to bring you some printed documentation that he has concussion missile launchers in the front mandibles? It's a heavily modified YT-1300. How many times have we had this discussion?
He's heavily modified.
This is why we're in counselling at the moment, because we keep having the same arguments.
The same argument.
And I know you're trying hard. You're being romantic lately.
Yeah, sorry. We're killing you with a mic.
So my director's just come in, and most directors go, we'll do that again, with more passion. Yeah. He's come in this time and gone, less emotion.
He's trying to slow us down and take it away from us.
I'd like you to be more cardboard. I'd like you to be more like some of those other more well-known podcasts with various numbers and silly abbreviations from Star Wars, not call people's names. Do you know what I'm saying? Seriously,
I'm
going to go back to work for Workshop, because this is just oppressive. Yeah, oppressive.
You back to the Nazis.
I know, he's completely thrown me. What was my motivation? Money, that was it. Right, so homing missiles.
Yeah.
4 dice primary, you read these. Read homing missiles. In fact, you read the rest of those, because I'm tired.
No, I'm alright with that.
No, I'm having a little Divas drop. So I'm going to sit here and be wooden.
4 dice.
2 animated, slow down.
Yeah, 4 dice.
No, stop it.
Range
just hold up
2
2
to 3.
fingers.
Attack, got to have a target lock. Spend 1 of your charges, comes with 2.
Go on.
After you declare the defender may choose to suffer 1 damage. If it does, skip the attack and defense dice steps, and the attack is treated as hitting.
Right, so
you can just say, "Oh, I'll just have 1."
It's just a stealth device stripper.
Yeah.
But if you're going to shoot that at anything without a stealth device, they're going to go, "Yeah, I'll just have 1."
I'll have 1.
Because I would.
4 dice attack.
I'll cancel everything. Thanks, you hit with 4. I dodged nothing. I'll just have the 1. Brilliant. So here's a tip. Don't take stealth devices.
On a TIE fighter, would you take the 1 as opposed to rolling all your dice at range 3? You're going to have 3 evades, aren't you? Nah, yeah, you take it.
But you roll, it's after device.
Yeah. No, it's you choose to take the damage before you roll any dice.
Dude, if he hits me with 4 and I've got a TIE fighter...
No, it's actually before he rolls any.
After
declare the defender. So it's when you say, I'll pick you, and you go, I'll just take 1.
Yeah.
Before he rolls dice.
Maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But that's alright, but what if he hits with 4 and you blank? And
totally, and you explode.
Yeah.
Ion missiles. 3 dice, range 2 to 3. Same again, target lock, spend 1 of your charges. If this attack hits, spend 1 hit or crit result to cause the defender to suffer 1 damage. All remaining hit crit results inflict ion tokens instead of damage is 3 charges. You can bang that 3 times. I like that.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of control.
Oh, I'm loving Ion.
Sim genuinely thinks his control bots will work again.
We've got Prockets, 5 dice, Bullseye. Bullseye art, range 1 to 2. Attack.
But Bullseye's easier to get at range 1, I think. Have they got a barrel roll now at A-Wings? I'm only thinking about A-Wings. I'm not. I'm looking at the picture. Yeah. Don't care about the imps. Let's face facts. I'm only bothered about the only delivery system for a Procket, which should be an A-Wing.
Oh, we've got some more characters.
Oh, have you? What you got? What you got?
We've got Admiral Sloan.
This is crew, right?
Yeah.
New ones.
Card.
Read it out.
Admiral Sloan. After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends another. Can't put it on yourself, but you can put it on a ship that's bumped you. Nice. Right. If it is destroyed, the attacker gains 2 stress tokens. When a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 performs an attack against a stress ship, it may reroll 1 attack dice. That's kind of cool.
Callus is Callus?
Agent Callus is, well, with a hunted condition. Perform an attack against a ship with a hunted condition, you may choose, change one of your focus results to a hit result, and then, but they have to pass off hunted. Did you have to do that with the old Callus?
No, you get to keep reusing him. So after you've killed that target, he goes, right, now I'm after you, Governor.
But do they choose it? After you are destroyed, so you've given them that, so after they are destroyed, you must choose another, so they choose.
I must.
Yeah.
Oh, they choose?
They choose where it's going to go.
Oh, nice.
Kind of cool. So Callus is pretty wicked. I like him. Sienna Ray, I'm reading about her at the minute. Amazing.
What's she in?
She is in Lost Stars. It's a really good book. It's got Thane in as well. Star-crossed lovers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah.
Space adult hugging.
Yeah. This one,
face smooching.
Right, you've got to be Imperial and you've got to have a coordinate action on your bar. After you perform a coordinate action, if the ship you coordinated performed a barrel roll or a boost, it may gain 1 stress token to rotate 90 degrees.
What the hell?
Oh, she's amazing. Yep, she's cool. She's really cool. Yeah, really cool. Barrel roll, doink.
Mental.
Yeah. Darth Vader crew. Wicked at murdering people on the ship.
+1 force charge.
+1 force charge, regenning. At the start of the engagement phase, you may choose 1 ship in your firing arc at range 0 to 2 and spend a force charge. If you do, that ship suffers 1 damage unless it chooses to remove 1 green token.
Ooh, so no more negatives for Vader.
He's really good.
So he's not going to take damage.
And he's really good.
Yeah. But he don't crit you no more.
This guy. It's taking up 2 crew slots.
Who do you think he's talking about?
It's Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, Emperor spoil you game.
Although he's different now. So he's only 1 force charge, regenning.
It's exactly the same.
While another friendly ship defends all.
They added a blue picture next to it to make it look pretty. It's still massive amounts of DICK. Yeah. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, it's 1 turn. That's it. Same thing, isn't it? And then you've got 2 copies of Freelance Slicer. While you defend, before attack dice are rolled, you may spend a lock you have on the attacker to roll 1 attack to reroll. While you defend, before attack dice are rolled, you may spend a lock you have on the attacker to roll 1 attack die. If you do, the attacker gains 1 jam token. Then, on a hit or a crit result, gain 1 jam token. What? When
you can jam yourself.
Yeah, to jam them. Cool. That's alright.
So, and then we got this massive
block of cardboard. It's like ridiculous
block of cardboard, right? Look how thick it is. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of cardboard. Again, with the incredible holographic Rasta and Ash as firing arcs. Thank you, FFG, for making us this special set just for us. It's beautiful. We love the way it works with our filming. It's just base plates, dials, tokens, jam tokens. There's force charge things. I'm not going to open it up just because of opening enough. We'll leave him something in cellophane to open.
But what you need to know is, right, it's all pretty cool. We're really impressed. I can't wait to get it out to Ali. I know he's been waiting to get it back. You can pre-order all this now.
I think we should just take him out like 3 base plates, 2 cards, and go.
That's
all that was in it.
That's for another one.
Yeah.
It's a mispack. But basically, you can pre-order all this now from us at
weekendwarlords.shop
/shop. Yep, /. You can
Ninja/shop.
you can pre-order Wave 2 from us now. Resistance and First Order, they're on there.
Who doesn't want a new Lando Falcon?
Oh, Scum's on there. Yeah. That's Wave 1.
I don't want it.
I can't believe it. Yeah, so we're going to have this stuff in like 3 weeks.
I'm not going to be able to like do no fancy paint jobs there. It has to be Lando's Falcon.
Yeah. Well, I know, but it's really white in its model. It looks nice, but I'm sure you can kind of...
Oh, yeah, I'm going to jazz it up, but it'll always just be Lando's. Because, like, the original Falcon, I could, like... I won that heavy one, I done the armoured cockpit. There was loads of variants.
Yes.
But, like, at that point, Lando's is, like, pimped.
Yeah, it's
Remember when the film first come out, I was like, that armour comes off, man. Yeah. Look at it, it's all smooth. It's got, like, armour over the armour. So... it has to just be that ship. That's all
because that's it in its perfection.
So there's part of me that's like, I don't know why I'm buying 2, but I will. Yeah. Because it's Lando's and it just looks amazing. So very excited about that. Apparently, and I saw some of them at Worlds, the new models are resculpted. So the Y-Wing's got a turret on the top.
Yes,
the fire spray's better. The paint jobs are updated.
Yep.
So, like, even if you got these ships, like I said, go out there and support your local shops.
Yeah.
And you might want another one. Or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, right? So I've got 4 Y-Wings. I'm never going to run one that. I'm still going to buy the new one because it's a different model, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and if I wanted to run a couple, perhaps, and I've got 2 different scopes, I like that.
Yeah, I get that.
And the Rebels are janky as well. They're bits
totally.
Yeah,
all the X-Wings, the wings are opening and closing now. Yeah. The Fang Fighter's going to spin. I think that's kind of a theme.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be seeing those opening and closing stuff, Lambdas, B-Wings. Oh, very cool.
We're interested for that, yeah.
To see if they've made the turret rotate and if the wings open and close. That would be very interesting.
Very cool.
What else? There's like, because now we've got Clone Wars coming. There's V-Wings, there's Arc Fighters. Are they going to make the new, can you imagine if they make the new sculpt of the Arc Fighter where the wings actually opened?
Do you know what, man? Just get me my M1 Starfighter. Just get it to me.
What's an M1 Starfighter?
The yellow Naboo Starfighter.
Oh, okay.
Just get me that shit. Okay. And then find out how many points it costs for the generic, and I'll buy that many to fill 200 points.
So, very much, right, when George Lucas designed Star Wars originally, back in the 70s, a lot of his cues were taken from, like, what was that film that he did with Harrison Ford, all 60s and had hot
American
rods?
Graffiti.
American Graffiti. So that was very much an influence back then in America, was all the hot rod designs.
Yeah.
And a lot of, like, the designs of the X-Wings and certain of the ships in Star Wars certainly take that cue. That Naboo Starfighter completely goes right back.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, like, 1950s... sleek
back.
Yeah, the running lines. So those things, they used to say cars would evoke the images of a woman because of the lines.
The shapes.
That ship totally does it. The chrome, the colour.
That ship as well for me.
Canary yellow, bright chrome engines.
Real chromed out.
You'd only do that to a hot rod.
And it was a showcase of the fact that, like, if you were looking at when the Rebellion era and the Empire and the fact that everything's mass produced and factory set and like hundreds of TIE fighters coming out of factory, Rebels have just got all this janky crap that they can put together because they ain't got no monies. During the time of the Republic and Naboo being like fat cash and got their fleet is like pimp.
Yeah,
and it's just
pimp.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at their Starfighter.
Yeah.
Look at how cool. Oh, Nubian. So it was like some proper pimp designs.
So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I'm really.
And the M1, I know most of you who are watching this probably know as well. And there's a comic book series where Princess Leia goes to Naboo to help out, and she flies one. We could get Leia as a pilot.
Leia as a pilot. Yeah. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I believe she's with Shara Bay in it as well.
Is she?
Yes. So it's them two.
Was that her experimental period?
Yeah.
Right, she weren't sure.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Whether she likes scruffy looking nerf.
Turns out she does.
She does.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay. Well, that's our unboxing. Come on, the unboxing bit's boring. You only hang around till the end until we like get close to being politically incorrect or sexually inappropriate.
Princess Leia being a dog.
Yeah. Well, You see, I like reserve some sort of decorum, and you just bring it down. I'd love to show my mum this stuff, but I can't because of you.
You can.
Seriously. Right, if you would like to comment about how I should have a better co-pilot on these videos, please leave a comment and your suggestions. Send your CVs into Warboard Games in Bromley. Right, no, look, it was a lot of fun. John's walked off because I've just mentioned the shop. Yeah. But he knows I love you, Jason, so he'll take the joke and it'll be funny because there's other shops they wouldn't. Yeah. Like Argos, they take things very seriously whenever I name drop them. Don't mention Argos.
Get in trouble.
Sorry, I did it. I've done a little swear too.
Yeah. They don't sell Xwing, so who cares?
I liked opening this stuff. I am excited about 2.0. I know, like, I probably don't seem it. Rebs are, like, imps are not my thing. I'm not going to get super excited. Loads of cool stuff happening.
I'm really impressed with everything that's coming in. So, like, there's a massive card. All the upgrades are wicked. Like, I think I can't wait to get my Rebel version in my hands. That's what I'm waiting for. Like, this was wicked. Getting to open it and being like, oh my god, 2.0's here. You know, 3 weeks, bosh. We're going to be playing 2.0. But I need the Rebel one.
No, I need a Rebel and a Scum one. I'd really like to see the Scum one. I'd like to see the Rebel one.
Yeah.
There's, I mean, yeah.
Give me the Rebel one.
Give me the Rebel one.
Give me the Rebel one.
If anyone's out there that has access to a Rebel or a Scum upgrade pack, like,
can we have it
now, get in touch with us and we'll do one of these for those as well.
Or can we just have it?
Yeah, or can we just have it as a gift? Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think that's totally fair.
Doing some signed pictures.
Yeah.
I've still got a pair of Phil GC's boxers. We could sign those.
I'll get Phil to sign them as well.
No. We will sign them. It'll make it like.
Yeah.
They'll be unique.
They are signed by
Phil.
Phil,
he could sign any pair of boxers, but these are actually Phil's boxers, but signed by Rasta and Ash.
Wicked.
Yeah. Maybe Phil could sign some of my boxers, and we could have a weird underwear.
He could give them away on his blog.
Signing thing going on at the same time.
He could give them away.
Let's play an Xwing. Yeah. Once again, off topic as always. Thank you. I look really short. I am quite short. Don't do that. That's not even funny, is it?
So I just slap.
Right. So tomorrow we will be doing Rasta and Ash. We've got a game. It's 5 TIE Advanced prototypes against 5 Xwings. Yeah. It's going to be bloody messy and bloody awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. I think we've got one more after that, and that's it.
I don't know if we will because we'll be talking about that Saturday. Ain't we?
I want another game.
Well, we'll get.
He can shut up.
Yeah, but a big one. This is. We've got a new rig, so you're gonna get a lot more games.
We might do the last episode be a bit longer. We might start at 11 and go through to 1.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. So we can have a game and we can talk.
Yeah.
And you guys can just schedule it in or watch it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun opening, and I hope you like our new little backup. We're all getting set up. The whole shop's changing. We are going to be leading the way in how you stream games in this country over the next few weeks. We're trying. We're investing for a bunch of very poor people. We've invested most of what we own in making this happen.
Everything.
And when 2.0's here, we're going to have the facilities to show you it being played with the world champ, etc., etc. Much better players than me or Ash.
Yes.
That's not odd.
Yeah.
Certainly better than John. If you ever watched that game, that was bad.
You should go back. Actually, there's a video on
it's really funny.
John versus
It's how we're going to do all major finals. So when Warlords host the regional, we're going to have the commentatory booth at the end of their table, and we're going to tell them what we think they should do. We should go, no, focus. And we're going to interfere outrageously in all their games because why not? It's different. It's different.
And it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's
funny. Funny talks. You talk funny.
I do talk funny.
Yeah, don't talk proper like what I do.
Not proper, not what
like
you
proper do. Pucker words. Pucker English
You sound
words.
funny.
The Queen talks like this. She goes, Charles, come over here, innit, man, before I give you a lick round the back of your head.
She probably does.
She probably does. It's just, oh, when she's in camera.
Yeah.
But generally, she's really street, East End girl.
She is.
Loves a cockle.
Roughneck cockle.
A cockle or a pie
Good
mash.
save.
One of the two. You like that?
Yeah.
You like that? See, because I can do swears, but they're sneaky.
Yeah.
He does swears and they're not sneaky.
Just blatant.
And we get like Theresa May comes around and she gets really upset about it. The ICCC, whatever they call it. The IPPCC?
Them the ones.
And an acronym that isn't LOL. Dilly, Steve.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I'm going to stop talking. You know I could just go on. Ash has barely said a word as always.
Well, it's an odd one for me because it's Imperials, and I'm just looking at it thinking, I hate that. I don't want that to be that. I don't want that.
I don't like that.
It's like when I
like your taffetas.
I was flicking through the cards and I was like, oh great, it's got defenders in it. It's just 2.0.
Defrienders.
Yeah.
TIE
It all seems amazing.
And what did you lot do with Coruscant? You wait you will rue the day you picked what you picked, because it's going to be, as soon as they get to like top 16, it's just going to be TIE Fighter Swarm versus TIE Fighter Swarm, TIE Fighter Swarm versus. So don't expect me to see me anywhere near the cuts, because I'm not going to bring a TIE Fighter Swarm. I was maybe thinking about bringing Boba Fett, but you ruined my life.
Yeah,
so
made him crew.
Yeah,
right? Is that
honestly,
what they did? They made him crew.
Yeah, I've got a teddy bear, and I'll show you where the public touched me, because it was bad. I need to talk to someone about it, because I feel dirty, and I've tried scrubbing and it's just not coming off. Why did you vote for Boba, you morons?
Do you know what? And then I was reading some of the quick Twitter comments, and the best was people were not understanding that they voted for him as a crew. I think some people actually thought that they voted. They were like, "Yeah, Boba Fett ship, amazing, vote, vote, vote." And I was like, "Oh no, dude, you just picked a crew card, like." Yeah.
And someone managed to point out the fact that if you've both, so some people will take, some people, anyone that's running Scum, has got Boba Fett crew. So Boba Fett crew in a ship sets up on a rock, and he goes middle of the table on the rock. Where are you setting up your Boba then?
Yeah, you can't set up. Yeah.
Hey, broken the game already.
Yeah.
Pay people to play test.
Yeah.
My son is currently lifting tyres, and he's the world champion. You should be paying that boy to break your game. Broken. Come on, get in there. Bad choice with Boba Fett. Worst choice with Leia. Broke my heart.
Yeah.
Love Leia, but rubbish.
Do you know what? I'm going to write a list and put her in it.
Oh, and you ain't going to write a good one.
No.
It ain't going to win Coruscant.
You
will write a list. There'll be lots of lists with Rebels, with Leia, but none of them are going to win. What's going to win? TIE Swarm. That's what's going to win. Boring. Not the point. You shouldn't have limited us. I don't know what's made you think, but certainly from the community that I speak to, it's quite vast. No one wants this limited. We want you to give us a big smorgasbord of lovely cheeses to eat, and we want to try them all. We don't want to go, you must have Stilton in your sandwich. I don't like Stilton. I just like mild cheese. So don't be cheesist. Let us eat what we want.
Yeah, it's a really weird format. Really weird why they've done that. Like, I can't quite understand.
I got it when they were like, "Oh, you got to run a hawk because it's crap."
Yeah.
Or you got, and it was funny.
The thing that got me with it is, it's like the elitist one. So you've got to be the best to get there. You've got to be the best.
Hello.
And then they were like, right, so you're the best, and you've done so well, and you've got invited to Crusoe.
You've got to fly.
Yeah, I use that. Yeah. And then you're like, what? Why? And they're like, I don't know.
All the imp players are like, yeah, ruthlessness for free, brilliant. Everyone else is crying salty tears into their porridge.
I think we're just going to see imps.
We're going to start a Facebook page called the Goldilocks Effect, where you just got all these broken X-Wing, Rebel and Scum pilots weeping, knowing that we have no chance of taking Coruscant. I suppose it is an Imperial-held city, but boring.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I like that it is an Imperial-held city.
Oh, so let's just stream 16 games of 7 TIE Fighters versus 7 TIE Fighters. Ooh, exciting.
Do you know what? How many points do we... Have we seen the points cost for Leia yet? How many points is it? Did they send the upgrades free? So you just got to find a way of wasting a crew slot.
You've got to find a pen that magically crosses out Leia's card text and makes it into something good. Right? That's all you've magically got to do.
I would find a ship that's got a crew slot and then just like chuck it in.
And maybe if you could take off the little like dot. Oh, I'm wobbling it. There was an earthquake everywhere. It was a 2.7. You could scrub the little dot off Boba Fett and maybe call him, I don't know, Robert Fett. So you could take Boba Fett in his fire spray. Come on, man. If TIE Swarms were going to be good, the only Scum ship genuinely with any kind of chance of going toe to toe in a new game where multiple actions are not allowed was Boba Fett. And you took it away. You took away the most iconic character that isn't one of, Han or Luke, whatever. But you took the coolest fan favourite character and you just went, you can't use his ship. Just sadness overwhelms. It's a slippery slope. Yeah. Sadness leads to anger. Anger leads to meta listing. Meta listing leads to not giving good game or getting good game.
And ghost ban. Sadness leads to that.
So, I'm going to need a drink.
Yep.
And like a strong alcoholic one, because I'm still not over the layer thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this episode.
Well,
I mentioned it. I mentioned all about Coruscant. I've not mentioned it. It's the.
I'm almost glad I'm not going.
The Alzheimer's are kicking in at the moment. Right, so it's been wicked. We're going to wrap it up. It's only been about 13 hours. Have we done 13 hours on this shot?
Yeah, this one was about hours.
So a nice short one for you this time, and we'll have another short one for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
One love, peace.
And I'll click the button.
Yeah, I'll stand still and pretend I'm not talking.
Oh,